Hello and a very warm welcome to Highlight Crafts. Welcome to another jam-packed hour. Oh, she's arrived just in time. I thought for a second it was just going to be me. You're having computer issues over there in the corner.
Yeah, it's all right. Technical issues, gremlins. Amber's dealing with them. She's going to put them all back in their box.
And lock it and throw away the key.
Yes.
They aren't coming out.
Nope.
But talking of technology, we've got some fantastic downloads coming up throughout the course of this hour. We're excited about this. It's all things Minecraft Studio. We've got an incredible collection. You might spy behind us there. We've got tons and tons of amazing downloads coming your way. We'll share all the details of those in just a minute. Well, it's me and Amanda for this hour. Again, we're back together.
I know, right? Yeah.
Didn't take long. Oh dear.
Nope.
Well,
it's like my partner in crime. I've got her back.
I know, back finally.
There's a song in there somewhere.
Oh,
she's missed that.
Is. I have. I certainly have. Well, we've got a fantastic hour coming up, but before we dive into all these fantastic downloads and all the lovely printables that we've got, if you're a new viewer, or perhaps you need a little bit of a refresher, get my teeth in. A refresher. Dear, oh dear.
Ooh.
It's not even that. Oh, it's just the afternoon.
Just. Oh, I think I just saw it tick over.
Just.
So it's just.
I'm all right.
Yeah, we're all right.
Teeth back in.
Yes.
A refresher. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. In terms of how you can shop here at Highlight Crafts, and it is so easy. Even a technophobe like me.
And me.
And you can do it. So if you're watching over on Facebook and Instagram, super simple. As we go through all these fantastic products that we've got on the counter, you'll see on your screen, we'll flash up all the details. There'll be a little code. All you'll need to do is pop into that comments box, just like you would when you're chatting with us and the other people on the live. Just pop shop and whatever that code might be into the comments. What will happen then is we'll send you a private message here at Highlight Crafts. It'll give you a little link on there. Just click through on the link. That will take you to our website on Highlight Crafts. And then you'll find that those lovely goodies that you've commented for, they'll all be waiting for you, ready and waiting in your basket over on the website. Of course, if you want to check around the website, add in a few extra goodies, by all means do that. But we always say before you check out, make sure you are logged into your Club Highlight account. Now, if you're not a member, why not? If you're new, we'll forgive you. If you're not, why not is what I'd like to know. But make sure you sign up because you're going to get discounts on literally every single purchase you make. And as you build up points, you'll get more and more discount as well, which is incredible. So sign in, get checked out, and you're good to go. If you do, however, prefer to watch over on our Highlight Crafts website, of course you can do that. And you'll see next to the show that you're watching, all those products will be scrolling through. If you want to add if you want to add them all to your basket, you can by all means do that. Yep. Super easy to do. Add them to your basket, make sure you're logged in, check out, and you're good to go. Simple as that. We love it.
It is. Welcome one and all. Thank you for staying with us again. They're all talking about the dinner.
Oh, it's that time. Go on.
We're having sandwiches and all sorts here. We've got what Sarah says. Make me a pack up. What have we got here? Oh, she's got Carol. Hi, Carol.
Hello.
She's got a Colombian blend coffee and a cheese sandwich.
Wow. I like my coffee, but I'm not an aficionado or anything like that.
Okay.
Colombian coffee, is it a fancy one? Is it a good one?
It's a reasonably good one, yes. It's a good coffee. It's a coffee.
Very nice.
For those that like coffee, it's a proper coffee. It's not one of these wishy-washy. It's not your Mellabirds. It's not one of them.
None of those floor sweepings.
No, it's none of that. It's good stuff.
Good stuff. Right.
It's the good stuff.
Well, keep on commenting. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, please.
Tell us about your sandwiches, your coffee, anything
that you're up to. Yeah, please do. Yeah, keep us company in this hour. Are you all a little bit cooler today? We are. We are so relieved. Oh my goodness, all my little doggies are really relieved as well. It was lovely when we got up this morning and they weren't absolutely panting their heads off. It was brilliant. Is Charlie a little bit better?
Yeah, Charlie's good.
Aww.
Charlie's good. That's Sam's lovely little house rabbit. So we've got an all-girl team, ladies. Are you seeing?
We are.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
We've got our lovely Lily, who is going to be hosting. You got myself, Amanda. We've got our lovely Laura.
She's only been here 2 days, so we'll excuse you. We've had 4 new people this week, so all the names.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. No, there's more than that. So we've got Emily, who started. Then we've had Lily, Laura, and we've also got 2 lovely work experience girls with us, Freya and Katie. Now, in the mix, there's just normally us, our little tiny family, and we've all of a sudden been bombarded with all these new names. And it's like, and they're all Lily, Laura, Emily, with the and we can't get his tongue around it all, so bear with us. So I got you right though, Laura. I did do it. So welcome one and all, and then we've got a lovely Salmon production.
Yay!
Afternoon, she shouts. Is it our lovely Diane on comments, or are you doing it?
I think it is between me and Sean.
It's
Aw.
we've got our Sean. Send Sean some love, please, in the comments. Bless him. So yeah, this is amazing. Now behind me on the backdrop,
There's
you
a
might
lot.
be able to see that we've got bringing you 3 new mini MCS collections. Okay, so let me share with you. When we get to this point here, all of that there is a collection. Okay, and there's lots hidden behind. Look, if I pull it out, I can do a reveal.
Oh, be careful. Now, Amanda has very kindly written me some notes, so I've got my little crib sheet here.
It's
so,
staying there now.
While Amanda's potentially wrecking the set, I shall read to you. So, in this one collection alone, and don't forget, we're going to bring to you 3 collections. Now,
Yep.
they are all separate collections. If you want to go for them individually, by all means, you can do that. But the value and, quite frankly, the most versatility you're going to get is by going for that big bundle. So, we've got the details on your screen for Nutcracker, first of all, which is the one at the top. At the top there.
Where are we?
So Nutcracker at the top, you are getting 30 images and icons,
You
which
are.
you can see at that top left-hand corner. And
Oh,
these
you,
are
can't,
absolutely
you want to squeeze
stunning.
in, my darling. Come on in, Laura.
Come on
There
in,
you
let's
go.
have a look at this. There you go. So you get all those gorgeous icons. Don't forget, of course, you can resize them, you can group them together, you can multiply them over the backgrounds. And then alongside your images and icons, you're going to get 4 rice papers, which are just stunning.
And
I was
up.
saying that one at that top right-hand corner just before the show. I absolutely love that. I'd be printing that out maybe 3-4 times, fussy cutting into it, of course, decoupaging it up, giving you lots of detail, or you could literally just print it, fold the card in half, and you've got a quick and easy card. So that's your 4 rice papers. You've got your 10 overlays, and as Amanda was explaining to me before the show, they are absolutely fantastic because that white background is not actually white at all. It's a see-through clear background. So if you want to pair them with other prints you've got in your collection or other collections, you can do that. Or if you want to print them onto coloured card, they are going to retain that clear background. So whatever colour you are printing them onto will pick up that colour. And then finally, you're getting 16 pattern papers, which is giving you a whopping 60 elements in total just in that one fantastic download, which is Shop Nutcracker for that one. And that is $14.99, which is your first of your 3 fantastic collections. Now, next up, are we going to the one on the left? That's it. Shop Season is what we've got here. Once again, $14.99 for this one. And here you're getting a whopping 60 images that you can see there on your screen now. Absolutely beautiful artwork that you can be doing all your fancy things with, changing the colours and whatnot and all the rest of it. You've got 4 rice papers. Once again, gorgeous designs with your rice papers. And then you are getting 10 of your overlays. Once again, the ones with that lovely clear background, giving you lots and lots of versatility. And 16 of your pattern papers, giving you a whopping 90 elements in total across your papers and your icons as well. So if you want to go for that collection on its own, of course you can do that. Shop Season, $14.99 will get you that fantastic collection then. Finally, this is an essential. Now, we can never get enough sentiments. It's lovely to be able to mix up your sentiments. Perhaps you're going to mix and match with these, print them in different colourways, print them and then foil them. This is your sentiment collection. You are getting a whopping 70 sentiments as part of this collection here. You are getting $14.99 your price on this one. Shop Sentiments is going to get you this fantastic collection. Think of resizing them, making them smaller, making them larger, use them on the front of your cards, on the inside, on your inserts. Lots you can do, and as we all know, your sentiments are essentials. So there are your 4 collections, $14.99 each.
3 collections.
How many did I say?
4.
What a silly bit. 3. I'm adding another one.
3 collections.
There's
Just
so
the 3.
much.
You were getting all excited and carried
was.
away there, weren't you?
I was, well.
Yeah. There's there's 3.
Just the 3. I
Well,
mean,
I
there's
would
a
say
lot.
just the 3. You're getting. I mean, look at that, and you're not seeing all of these boards either. So when the next time we've got a deal as well. So yeah, there's 3 collections. However,
So if you put them together, it'd be about £45, just shy of £45. Quick maths there. Hopefully I got it right this time. But if you want to go for all 3, not 4, all 3 together,
3.
you are still getting plenty though. That is Shop Bundle. So Shop Bundle is going to get you all 3 of those collections, all your papers, all your icons, your rice papers, your overlays, your backgrounds, your fantastic sentiments, all of that goodness. You are getting a whopping 220 elements for $29.99, which is less than a tenner per collection, which I think is amazing.
that is incredible, isn't it? So that is the best way to go for it as the bundle. So now we're over here. Shall
Have a
we
little
flick
flick.
through? Okay, where do you want us to start, our lovely? Which one? Do you want to 'Tis the Season?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
let's
Just
do it.
bring that over
Bring
this
it
way
over.
so we can share it a little bit easier with you.
And you've got to remember as well, and Amanda was telling me this before the show, and I didn't realise, in Minecraft Studio, which is super easy to use,
It is.
you can colorise them, change the colour 360 times.
You can.
For every single one of these. So look at one paper, think of it in 360 different variations.
And
that is incredible.
It really is. So on this one, I love this. A bit Scandi, maybe.
Yeah, it is, yeah, a little
Feel,
bit folksy sort
a bit
of look.
folksy.
Yeah, we love that.
So also, when we're doing with Minecraft Studio, we'll give you a whole image, but then we take it to pieces, okay? So that is is your whole image. Then we've taken out, so it's got the wreath and the bell are separate, and then we've taken it and split it into two crescents as well. Love this, again. So you've got the image like this, and we've not given you the image facing the other way because on Minecraft Studio you can actually flip it and rotate it and do what you want with it, okay? So even down to one image has now been split down even into individual bells as well. So we've done essentially all the fussy cutting for you.
We have.
So you are going to still get a couple of sentiments within this, but think about making your wreaths, etc. But one of the things that I absolutely adore about this is you can actually, and I'll show you this, incorporate your Minecraft Studio with your Scan and Cut.
Wow.
So you can make yourself an icon sheet of all your florals on here, print them out, and then before you print it out, you send it all black. You print it out as a black image and then print it out again as a coloured image. Scan the black image into your Scan and Cut, take that off, then put your coloured image on and lay it all on top, and it will cut all your images out for you.
Wow. So if you don't love your fuzzy cutting, super easy. And as well, if you're batch making, as much as I love fuzzy cutting, it is time consuming.
It is.
It's not a quick thing to do. So if you're batch making, especially for Christmas, it's the time of the year we make the most cards, home decor, gifts, whatever it might be that you're making. We need to be quick and easy for some of them.
Beautiful, beautiful foliage. Again, everything's broken down for you, down to even giving you something like this.
That's
That is now a stencil.
Oh, yeah.
Turn it black, scan it into your Scan and cut it out, and you've made yourself a stencil or a mask to actually ink over the top of. Or maybe you're going to cut them out of vinyl and use window stickers and things like
That'd
that.
be great.
Okay? These in this collection are your 4 rice papers that we've already put together for you. And again, you can still bring in all of your icons and add even more texture and things to your rice papers if you want it. Then you have got your backing papers. So these are all your lovely papers, again, giving you the lovely colourways that match. They've all been picked to match with your artwork. And then these are your overlays. So printing them onto white, you will get a lovely background pattern, okay, that's a repeatable pattern, which is beautiful. However, when you then use this, you can use this over the top of everything else and create it more in-depth rice papers that if you want to, or just print it onto acetate and it gives you that lovely acetate colour. But again, like I was telling Lily, you don't have to have red reindeers. You can have any colour reindeer you want. They could be pink, blue, lilac, you name it, you can have them.
Love that.
So that is that first collection. So that's 'Tis the Season.
Absolutely.
And also, when you're getting something digital, have you already told them, Lily, that it's
I've not.
free postage?
Free postage, and it's instant. So if you're shopping
Instant.
right here, right now, by the time Amanda gets over to the computer to show you some of the bits and what you can do, you might already have it with you, so you can literally craft along.
Yes.
That is what we love. It's literally instant, no postage,
Nope.
no waiting. Let's be honest, as crafters, we hate waiting, don't
Yeah.
we? We place an order and we sat by the door for the next week or however long it takes to arrive.
Not even
Looking, is the
24 hours
postman
with
here?
us, though, Lily.
Well, yes. a little bit
Before
different
1
here.
o'clock, we send it out the same day,
Incredible, that
which is
it?
brilliant. Huh?
Absolutely amazing.
We aim to send it out the same day. Sorry, Sam is the lovely warehouse manager. Well, generally, a good 90% of the
job.
time, it will go out the same day.
Yeah.
Okay?
They do a great job, that is for certain. So if you want your 'Tis the Season, that is shop season, $14.99, but remember the value is in the bundle. But if you're just going for bits and pieces, then that's a great one to go for. Right, next up, Nutcracker. This is a beauty.
I do love a nutcracker.
I do. There's something so... It's very traditional, but there's something about them for me, it always makes me smile. There's something ever so slightly comical about their faces.
And changing the colours and everything, change the faces, put different hair on, because they do, there's
Yeah.
loads of different variations, isn't there?
Shall I tell you what their mouth reminds me of? You know the teeth and lips sweets you get?
Yeah.
Reminds me of the tea sweet. If you wanted to make something for the kiddies, you could stick one of them on and they can take it off. It's a card and a gift all in one.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. You probably won't, but it's an idea.
Right, let's do it this way around. I want to just, sorry, I'm just jiggling with these printouts. Apologise. So, again, right, moving on to the image. This is a bit more of, got a bit of a, would you say, a vintage kind of feel?
A little bit, yeah. I'd say very opulent, very quite regal, if you like, with all those lovely golds.
Lots of golds in here. And Lily was saying earlier, when she was actually putting, helping the girls to put the boards together, how the actual metallic feel, they look metallic, and it isn't metallic paper, is it? It's just what it's printed onto.
Yeah, I have to say, for some of them, I tried to turn it over to check whether it was metallic. It was that shiny. I was looking at it thinking, I'm sure Amanda said these were printouts, but that looks like mirror card. They're that good in terms of the quality.
And that's because they've put the shadow and everything in there, so it gives you that feel of it having the shine and the depth of it. So this is now, what's this one called again?
Nutcracker, I believe.
Nutcracker.
I think.
This is Nutcracker
for this one.
Again, we break it all down. So that is your original one. So we've taken the bell away. We've taken the bow and everything off. If you then want to take out the bell and put in one of the
baubles
in it, thank you, you can do that.
I love the flourish at the bottom. That was stunning. Look at that. That's
that is
every day,
stunning,
though, isn't it? Do you know what I want to do? I want to print that out and get my foiling pen on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be
but
nice.
that, turn it black.
Yep.
Cut it out as a stencil.
Yeah.
Then put your foiling pen on it because you've got a guide to work with it.
Easy.
Now we've got, these are the 4 rice papers, and this is the one that Lily was talking about right at the beginning of the show. It is so lovely. Now, even these, you've got lovely, lots of space. So if you want to do memory books, or if you want to do your scrapbooking and things like that, these are going to be beautiful, aren't they?
Oh, gosh, yeah, absolutely.
Because you've got that space to actually add in, whether it's writing or put your photo in it. But again, just printing them on rice papers.
Oh, yeah.
So this particular collection, it's a digital library that we're bringing you 3 brand new mini collections today. Not seen these before. We've not gone in the iCard.
And the iCards, we've not done that either.
No, not gone into the archive. These are brand new for you. And this is the metallic that Lily was talking about. Look at these.
I mean, perhaps in the past, because I know I certainly have, you've paid for the metallic packs, the metallic pads, and they are a fortune, I have to say.
They are a fortune.
They are. They're gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but they are an absolute fortune. How about having the ability to print your very own? Looks just as good as the real thing, looks absolutely beautiful, but you can print it time and time again. If you want to print off an A3 sheet, you can do that. If you want to print off just a tiny little topper, you can do that. The thing with digital crafting is you've got total freedom. You are sort of the dictator of your project. However you want to do your project, whether it's card making, home decor, whatever it might be, it's down to you. You've got that full freedom.
You're the designer and you're making the project that you want to make, not the one that you're putting a box. I love my dies and everything else, but this actually does lend to give you a lot more freedom. So this again is your overlay. So obviously printing it out, it's on a white background because we can't print it as clear.
We try. We couldn't do it.
But I'll show you when we get to the computer just what these look like. And again, you've got the candy canes, which you see everywhere. You've got your lovely nutcrackers. You've got your bells. I love this one where you've got all of your little baubles. Again, absolutely stunning. Your snowflakes, etc. Just brilliant. So that one is Shop Nutcracker.
Certainly, it's $14.99 once again. So for those first 2 together, you're looking at just shy of £30 for those 2. But there's a third one, and I think if you're looking at those 2 thinking, oh, I quite like them, I think you'll want the third, in which case go for the bundle, which we'll show you the details of after this one.
Absolutely, because they just go together, don't they?
Of course they do, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, of course, in here, you're going to get Merry Christmas. Yes, season's greetings, Noel, okay? But you've also got things like Jingle Bells, you've got Be Merry, May Your Day Be Merry and Bright. And I love that we've given you in different colourways. Some of them have got little bits of decal on them, but also different actual fonts.
Yeah, I love that.
And then the fonts have been mixed up. Let It Snow. There's a song in there somewhere.
Oh, there is, yeah. We won't start singing it, but certainly it's not taken long, has it?
No. So, yeah, there's definitely a song in there somewhere. So we've got Jingle All the Way, Have a Very Merry Christmas. We've got all of these different ones. So that's only page number 1. Oh, we've got, hi, we've got people come to visit. Hello. That's very lovely.
Through the window.
We've got people looking through the window. Then again, moving on. So if you wanted to, you don't have to use all of this. You can actually crop into it. If you want to make your own, you should imagine there's a lot in here where you could actually make your own sentiment.
Oh, yeah.
Be quite, you know, fa la 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 la. There's a song in that as well.
There is. I'm wondering as well, I know you're better at scan and cut than me, so I'm going to ask you, if I was to turn these black, could I scan them into my scan and cut them out so it's almost like not a die cut, but a
Sentiment, yeah, absolutely.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yes, you can.
If you think like the joy, that'd be gorgeous. And cutting maybe some mirror cards, something like that.
Yeah, I was going to say mirror card.
Yeah.
Absolutely
fantastic. Little black
fantastic.
drop shadow, because you know I love a drop shadow.
A bit of a drop shadow. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I like this one. So again, taking it into your scan and cut, that's now a drawing file as well.
I love that.
Okay, and a foiling file and all the rest of it that it does. So all of these, I love that.
Oh.
Have an ice day.
Oh, Feliz Navidad. That's funny.
Look, I'm not so keen on the green.
I was wondering, is he a bit sickly? Good
I
job
wonder
you
if
can
he's
recolour
had
things, eh?
some pop, and
Some
he's
pop,
been on the pop, and
Got some lemonade.
he's feeling a little under the weather.
Or perhaps he's had too much for his Christmas dinner.
Believe in your elf.
Do you know what? I feel like we need that printed out and put up on the wall.
Believe in your elf. See what they did
dear.
there? Oh, I think David did these. They're
Probably
very
did.
David-esque. This is his kind of stuff. So those are your 3 brand new mini MCS collections launching right here, right now. Shall we go straight to demo?
Yeah, shop bundle if you want them all. Come on.
Bring our friends with us.
Right.
You can bring your chair
Can I bring
over,
my
darling.
stool?
Yeah, let's come and sit comfortably. Are you sitting comfortably?
Not yet.
Come on over. Not yet, but you will
Yeah,
be.
but I will be.
Bring your chair, Lily.
I've come to learn
Right.
more.
Over here. Oh, you've not seen sublimation or anything yet, have you?
I can't wait for that.
Oh, we've got lots to share with her. It is really exciting. We like it when we get new bodies because
New bodies?
Well, no, but you know what I mean. Our lovely Laura apparently doesn't craft.
Not yet. That's the key part. Not yet. You wait.
Our lovely Jane upstairs, Diane's sister, came. How long did it take us to get her crafting? About 4 or 5 weeks?
Couple of weeks,
Yeah, and now she's all over the resin. She's not a crafter. She's not a crafter. So watch this space. We'll have Laura. She's on this now. We'll have her behind here doing demoing. Don't you worry about it. So she's just a little person behind the camera at the moment. Well, you'll get to see her soon. So on the screen we have got, because we get them all in the end, don't we, Lily?
Oh, we do.
On here I've got our lovely Amber has done me a little folder that says mini selection artwork bundle, and then in here I've got my Christmas sentiments, my Nutcracker, and 'Tis the Season. Where would you like me to start, Sam, or can I go rogue?
Go rogue.
Go rogue.
Oh dear.
Show it all.
This could end badly.
Yeah, hold on to your hats. I've had a bit of a morning, everybody.
Oh yeah.
So if it all goes black and the electric goes off, it's got nothing to do with me.
Mind you,
just
that was
saying.
the morning. It's the afternoon now. Maybe it was just a bad morning. We've got into the day. We'll be all
I had a
right.
rough start, ladies and gentlemen, rough start. So I'm actually going to go to the Christmas sentiments because I think this is super cool. Now, when you look at, I'm just going to bring on the icon sheets for you first so you can have a look. Look at all this that we can now be playing with. There's a lot, isn't there? I mean,
awful
let's
lot.
face it. How many did we say? Did we say there were 70?
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. So now we can play to our heart's content. So to start off with, I'm just going to bring on Jingle Bells, okay? Now, we have got all of these backing papers, yeah? However,
Oh, okay.
so if I go off there, just like that, and I'm going to make my Jingle Bells a little bit smaller, like that, okay? My Jingle Bells. And I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go to Tile.
Okay.
Click Tile, click, and I'm going to go like that. And I've just made myself
Oh wow.
a full backing paper.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay,
Yeah, I do
so
like that.
that's only one of how many?
70.
Right, okay, that's the first one of 70.
Wow.
Now we're going to go into effects, okay, and I'm going to go to the opacity, and I can make it a bit lighter if I want to.
Good.
However, let's go to colour. So, the other one is you can if you want to work with black and white, that's where you take it out. You take your brightness out. Okay, let's put it back in. Now I'm going to go to hue. So we've got green jingle bells at the moment.
Yep.
However, watch those bells.
Oh.
Blues, purples, pinks, every colour.
Wow.
And over here it says 359. That's how many colours of the rainbow we've just gone through on that slider.
But,
okay.
So that's just colours.
Yeah.
So then we could change the opacity of every single one of those 360 and it's
Yes.
going to become pretty much infinite, isn't it?
It is.
Surely?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So now I'm going to delete that off. I'm going to go back to my files and I'm going to find one that's got... I need Merry and Bright. Is that? There we go. So Merry and Bright. Okay. I'm going to make it really big so you guys at home have got a better chance of seeing this. So I'm now going to go back to effects and I'm going to go to rainbow. So remember the hue changes it in one colour.
Yeah.
Okay. So everything is now green. Everything's the blue. So you can do that with that. Okay. So you've got 359 bites at the cherry of changing that, but your black still stays black. Okay. Now watch your rainbow. So we've got different colours on here. So what's going to happen, these are all going to change differently.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to rainbow. I'm going to pick up that little, keep your mouse held down while you do this. And look, all rainbows. So each image is now changing different colours. So again, you've got 359 different ways of that one. Okay, but then again, you can still make your backing papers. You can blur it out a little bit. Let's put a blur on it. So it's so it's not quite, if you want to, Cool. So there's oh my goodness, so much on here that we can do. So let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to the files. So just with one of those 70 sentiments, we've made a backing paper out of it and we've changed that one backing paper 359 times.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Yeah, it's pretty cool that. We like that.
We like that. So you can do that in 70 different variations.
Wow.
But not only that, so if I bring another one on, okay, you resize it to what you want. So you can do a tiled version. If I click tile again, oops, I have to click it and hold it. I've got ditzy background instead.
Cute.
Yeah. So, and that's still only with one. So now let's go to, glasses on, into here. Let's go to the Nutcrackers. And this is what I'm going to show you about the overlay. So I'm going to bring on quite a pale one. So this is one of your backing papers. Let's go back into Nutcracker. I'm going to open the overlays. Now at the moment, if I go like that, look, it's invisible, it's transparent.
That's clever.
Okay,
Very clever.
so now I can pop that over the top of that one and I've now made another paper.
Wow.
Yeah. However, if I then go into my effects button, and you can't break any of this, it's just clicking buttons. And because Minecraft Studio was made by crafters, it's all crafty words that we know about, okay? There's no technical words. They're all craft words. So if you cut something out, it's called a pair of scissors. You click the scissor toddle. So we've done that one. So let's go to opacity and just take our, look, so we've taken the colour down a little bit. So then let's go into hue and I'm going to change, look, they're all different colours now.
Wow.
Oh, I quite like that one. Quite like him on the gold. So again, the amount of stuff you can do with these is incredible. So that is what this is. That's what your overlay is. It's a transparent image. But if you only want one of those, you can actually crop it. So let's go to crop and I can crop it down. So I'm only picking up like this. Let me just grab hold of that. And you want one of them. Go like this. Oh, hello. Oh, we've got
Got a visitor.
Okay, like this. Okay. I'm going to take the opacity right up.
Oh, when you enlarge him as well, that large, you don't lose any of the detail. It doesn't become like blurry. It's
No,
just as sharp
absolutely
as it was.
not.
Wow.
How
That's
amazing is
amazing,
that, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Isn't
like that.
it?
That is so cool.
He is fantastic, isn't he? So now we've only taken one of those and changed it if we wanted to, which is amazing, okay? So let's go back into the file. So those are what your overlays are going to do. Then we've got the rice papers, and the rice papers, let's bring this one on that our lovely Lily likes. Look at that. But remember, we've got a lovely nutcracker that we've just taken from a different paper. I'm going to click right because he's behind. I'm going to go to order, bring to the front, and there he is at the front. How lovely is he?
Oh.
So then I'm going to click right.
Yeah.
I'm going to copy and then paste. Okay, so I've got two of him.
Yeah.
I'm now going to make him smaller and pop him at the other end. Isn't that lovely?
That's cool.
We're now playing and being the designers of our papers. So, and then finally in this one, back into our nutcracker, we've got our scene building elements. Now these are super cool. So I'm just going to select all and delete everything that I've got on the screen. This is where you are now becoming the designer, okay? So let's make a Christmas card. I'm going to go into my backing papers because, shall we go? We're going to go with the reds first. So I'm going to do a lovely red snowflake, red and gold, and I'm going to, you can chop it, oops, like this, stretch it out a little bit. So that's my first layer, okay?
Yeah.
Layer number one. Then I can go into my overlays, okay? And we've got snowflakes on there. I'm actually going to drag on this sheet, which is the thumbnails, okay? So I can have a look what thumbnails we've got. They're extra snowflakes, which is number 7.
Yeah.
So if I pick up number 7 and drag it on here, okay, I've got more snowflakes, but look, I can
just fill it out a bit more.
I can add to the design.
A proper flurry of snowflakes.
Yeah,
then.
absolutely. But again, let's make it so it fits my design, okay? Just crop it all in so it actually fits like this, and I can cut all these details down in a minute. So I'm making my own design like this, and again I can go into the effects. So this one can drop the opacity of some of my snowflakes so it's like a shadow in the background, okay? So that is now my first layer. So now I'm going to come away from it all, oops, down here, and I want to group that together. So group, I've now got one piece of paper and I can now work on that. Now to cut it down, I'm going to go to crop, like so, crop, and I go, no, it doesn't work because I need to save it as a JPEG, but never mind, I can have it on here like that. Okay, just for speed. Now I'm going to start building up my images. So let's go back to the files. Let's go back into scene building. We're going to go with the nutcracker because I think he's rather spectacular, isn't he?
Looks gorgeous against the red paper.
He does, doesn't he? So let's bring in some candles. And again, whatever layer you bring in, if it disappears, just bring it back to the front. So let's have some candles here. What else can we have on here? Let's bring on some of the lovely gold holly leaves. We'll have several of those like so. And we have got, actually, I quite like this one as well. This is quite nice because you can have more snowflakes, but they're hanging in the background. But what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to go to effects and I'm going to take it, oh, not that one. Is it lit? Where are we? Brightness, contrast. Make it a little bit brightness,